Take two. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of our wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. How I love you all so, my delicious little babies, okay? And I hope that you're super duper well wherever you are in the world and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. Now then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by. And once again, I hope that, you're having a super duper time wherever you are in the world, okay? Now, thank you so very much to you all, whoever happens to stumble across me, to even take the time to even watch my videos. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, and if you do happen to enjoy my video today, could you please click on the like? And if you have not yet subscribed, if you could please subscribe. And thank you. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, beam me up. Okay, now then. So there's a number of things I'd like to say today. Surprise, surprise, everybody. Do you understand what I mean? Because when I get something into my head, I usually will say it, as you all very well know, my delicious and beautiful little babies that you are. Now then, so number one, I put up a video not so long ago. It's got to be a few days ago now, actually. And I don't know, it could be 3 or 4 days, actually. I'll need to go back and check. Anyway, well, as it turns out, everybody, so I'm awfully sorry about this, but there's a particular video that I've just recently done, like I've just said, and it has come to my attention because one of my beautiful and delicious little friends, okay, has actually said that rewind and start again, that she is unable to view it, everybody. Okay, so the first video was put on 1 second, and now this one cannot be viewed at all, okay? So that's that, okay? Secondly, to my, one of them, should I say, beautiful and delicious little friends, okay? And how I love you so. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Okay, my delicious little baby, okay? I've already sent you a message and you would have received your message, okay? So your card and gift is here when you are ready. Okay, my delicious little baby, and how I love you so, and I hope you're having a delicious birthday, my little darling, okay? And I will not say your name for, for reasons. Okay, now then, so, right, so that's that out of the way. Now then, let's have a look, because I've got some things to say today, everybody. So here we go again. And if you could please be so kind, everybody, okay, to take a look, okay? So this is a bit more information today, okay? So we can get that out of the way in a nice way. I do not mean in the wrong way, okay? So if you could please go on to our wonderful Charlie Ward, okay? Now, he's on Charlie Ward TV, okay? And what you're looking for, everybody, and it is one of the more recent videos. Oh, golf's just gone up the road. We're waiting for it to go bang, bang, because it's starting to irritate. Sorry, everybody, just to break this for a moment, but there's 2 particular cars on our road, right? They're both Golfs, okay? They drive like flipping headers. Do you see what I'm saying to you, when this is otherwise a very delicious and wonderful and lovely little road, okay? And for most, they're very careful in case there's little pussycats that just happen to be crossing the road, or even, man or woman or bairns, little, children, okay? But for these two, well, they're most irritating, and up the road they're starting to irritate the neighbours. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Simply because there's just no consideration, okay? So that's what I wanted to say. So I do apologise. I just had to break it up for a moment. Please excuse me. Anyway, so yes, getting back to what I was just saying. So we got Charlie Ward TV, and who you're looking for is Roger Stone, okay? Roger Stone and Charlie Ward, our lovely and delicious little Charlie Ward that he is. Oh, we love him. Okay, not in that way, everybody, okay? Now then, so I'm going to tick that one off. Now, I was listening to this video today because I had to, nip out. And and I really listened to this, and it was a lovely conversation between our two wonderful gentlemen. It was, do you understand what I mean? You know, just a lovely conversation. So, and of course, our lovely and delicious little Charlie Ward, well, he, you know, on his TV, he does have lots of other videos as well, okay? So, you know, you can, if you would like to, or if, you know, if you can browse through, okay? So please and thank you. Now then, the next one, because the thing is, right, you see, I have a tendency, everybody, right, where I forget about things. Well, I'm sure that you all know. Do you understand what I mean? Then all of a sudden something will just come into the old noddle. Do you know what I mean? Upstairs. And, you know, then I just feel the need to say it, and not in any other sense as a reason for everything that I do, everybody. So if you could please go onto YouTube. Now I am going to explain to you, it is rather long, okay? This was actually uploaded 6 years ago, but I'm pretty sure, if my mind serves me, before I even say it, if my mind serves me correctly, I think I watched it about 4 years ago, this, okay? Now, it is rather long, okay? But, well, I'll tell you what it is now, everybody, and it's only if you have the time, because some of you will have the time, and for others of you, you know, you may not have the time, but you may need to watch it in 2 parts, because it's over, I do believe, 4 hours, yeah, over 4 hours long, okay? Now, it's called Hampstead, okay? Hampstead, okay? Cover Up. Children's police interviews, okay? So it's Hampstead Cover Up, children's police interviews. Now, what you're looking for underneath, it should say, everybody, free the Hampstead 2, okay? So that's, you know, so that shall be ticked off as well, my delicious little babies. So, yes, so like I say, it's rather long, everybody, but when you actually listen to it. Now, for those of you out there who are not very good at these sort of things, I'm going to say to you now, okay, you know, for hearing different things, do you see what I mean? For those of you, if that is how you feel and it's way too sensitive for you, because for some of my delicious and wonderful little babies out there, you know, it may be a little bit too, you may be a little bit too sensitive for it, okay? Because it's an awful lot of information, and it's absolutely, well, it's a flipping disgrace, okay? So I'm not entirely sure how them Bairns now, the brother and sister, God bless them, how their lives are getting on, really. Although I'm pretty sure I would have a fair idea, everybody. Anyway, so that's that, okay? So something has just made me, and something else has just triggered it, because I'd completely, not meaning this in the wrong sense of the word, everybody, but I'd completely forgotten all about it. It just gets put to the back of my mind, you see what I mean? And I just didn't, you know, spare a thought, okay? But something else triggered. Now, what is this, everybody? Right? This is something else I've got to say now. What is this about a school in Scotland? Now, I'm not sure whether you're aware, everybody, because some of you wonderful and delicious little babies will be aware, but for others of you, you will not. Just like for some of you, you will know, my delicious little babies, about this Hampstead Cover Up, but for some, you will not know, okay? But it's definitely worth listening to, because this is something that it appears has been going on for a very long time. Anyway, so we're going to get back to Scotland now, sorry. So there's a teacher there in Scotland, in a school in Scotland, everybody, right? And I am going to say it, so we're going to see where this video goes now. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Okay? But apparently this teacher, now I have to be very careful with my wording, so I'm going to only hope, and I'm pretty sure you're going to know, there we go, where I'm coming from here, right? To use something, shall we say, and it begins with a V for Victor, okay? To use, everybody, please wait for this, everybody. I was flipping disgusted when I heard this, everybody. To use the V on little bairns with special needs. Yes? Is everybody following me, my delicious little babies, what I've just said? And you will know what it is, okay, what I'm talking about here, okay? And I'm telling you something now, and I can only hope and pray, dear God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, our dear Creator, that we have not got silly parents, and yes, I will say that, who allow this disgusting behaviour, because that's what it is. It is disgusting and it is putrid. And none of our little bairns, God bless them and little babies, should ever be harmed. No, they should not. But it seems that in the world, and this is not just happening here or anywhere, it's happening globally. Yes, everybody, okay? There's all of this disgusting, putrid business is carrying on. And worse still, because you have got some parents out there, everybody, right? Well, they're just thick. There's no other word to call it. And as for that blooming teacher, well, I'm telling you something. It wouldn't be flipping happening to me, I'm telling you that now. And anybody who I know. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Anyway, I thought I'd mention that's flipping disgusting behaviour. Okay, so that's what led me to that. Anyway, I want to discuss some other things. So, yes, now then, we talk about something I wanted to mention, okay? Now, you know, like you imagine, it's like thunder, lightning, okay? Now then, there's something that I looked into, and this was some years ago, by the way, yes it was, okay? That's, you know, when, I don't know if any of you have ever heard of this, my delicious little babies, right? But something else just came into my mind, that, you know, when you're struck by lightning, you know, like for some, and in the UK as well, they have been struck by lightning, okay? And, well, you're not going to believe this when I tell you this, and for some reason that came into my mind. I mean, this is like going back years ago, but it just came into my mind just out of the blue. Now, because there was this gentleman, this is one of the cases, right? And there was this gentleman, right, and he went to go and, I do believe, to go and collect his little bairn from school. This is in the UK, everybody, right? And he went to go and collect his little bairn from school. Anyway, I do believe, I've just got to try and remember this now, walked into the playground. Okay, well, anyway, of course, the lightning, well, it struck him down. Well, of course, God bless him, he went down like a flipping ton of bricks. Did you see it just flicker then, everybody? Okay. So, well, of course, you know, and it took quite a while. Anyway, to get this poor dear gentleman, you know, because, you know, it was rather serious what happened, okay? Because if you're struck by lightning, you flipping soon know about it, do you see what I mean? But there's something, and I was looking at others, and these pictures, and what was I looking at? These photographs. I'm pretty sure it's on. Pretty sure it's DuckDuckGo. You know, because that's search engine that I just prefer to use. I mean, for others, you may, you know, choose to, my delicious little babies, to use another search engine, which is entirely your choice, my delicious little babies. Anyway, so but I was looking at other photographs of others that this has happened to, and guess what, everybody? They end up with, like, can only be described on their body, and it looks like a tree. It's really flipping strange to look at. There we are, everybody. But it looks like a tree. And some of them, God love them, right, with the ones in the photographs, okay, God bless them. their souls, well, this does not leave them. It stays on the body. Yes. And there was one, a dear gentleman, God bless them all, a dear gentleman where he had these super duper psychic powers. Look at that. From being struck by lightning. I'm not joking, everybody. Please look it up for yourself. There we are. Please look it up for yourself. Yes. So I thought to myself, oh, well, do you see what I mean? Of course, I'm just not one like that. I do not like thunder or lightning at all. Do you know what I mean? You know, I just call it the heavens. Do you understand what I mean? One's arguing with the other, it seems. Right, anyway, so, but as we know, you know, we know all about the Zuzum, don't we, everybody, right? So that's that. Now, the other thing I wanted to say, because this has come into my mind as well, it's just little things, everybody, that's just came into my mind, just out of the blue. Do you see what I mean? I don't know, anyway. Right, well, it's obviously for a reason. Now, I used to always wonder to myself, and this was for years, right? There we are. Right, for years, okay? And I used to think, well, how do earthquakes work? Do you see what I mean? And it just played in my mind. And this was like, years ago as well. And I thought, I'm going to look into all of this. Do you see what I mean? But that was years ago. There we go. That was years ago. Yes. And, well, you see, the thing is, right, everybody, is that a lot of things are man-made. Yes. Okay? Like if you get a tsunami and things like that, it's usually under in the sea. Do you know what I'm saying to you, everybody? Yes. Yes. All cold, all here. Do you see what I mean? So, I mean, if you look at it, and around the world and the destruction that it causes, there we go. And the lives, God bless all their dear, beautiful souls. It costs them their lives. Do you see what I mean? When these things should otherwise not be happening, everybody, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I'm saying to you, everybody? Yes? So, all I can really say is, at the end of the day, all it is, right, and this is what I have to say, everybody, there we go, before I even say it, see how it's going lighter, yes? All I have to say is please, sometimes it's important not to just, and especially with this flipping old box in the flipping room, in the corner of the room. Do you understand what I mean? Because they talk such a crock of shite, everybody. It's just flipping unreal. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Mind you, got plenty of flipping crocodiles, haven't we? There we go. You just want to snap. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, we know all about that. And then, of course, we've got the leeches. I've just been shown leeches, yes. Then we've got the leeches. Our putrid and wicked politicians that, like I said, we will get rid of them. Yes, we will. Because like I said before, there we go, and I'm saying it again. Because in the end, it's just going to be a case where nobody will flipping vote. Do you understand what I mean? I mean, you're not going to see me vote. Not a chance at the end of the day. Do you understand what I mean? Because I've said before, and I'm saying it again, if I have to keep saying it till I'm blue in the face, that's what I'm going to do. The fact is, they're not there to help us, right? They're just there to just create more and more and more problems and issues in all of our lives. Yes, that's what they're doing. Do you see what I mean? Following orders. If everybody gets my meaning, my delicious little babies that you are. Do you see what I mean? But there's going to come a point, everybody, I've been saying it before, and I've said it again. And I'm saying it again, sorry. Right? Is at the end of the day, everybody's going to get mighty flipping peed off, and it's already flipping happening. There we go. All over the flipping place it is. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Because everybody's just kissing cheesed off. I said it before, and I say it again. Do you see? So that's what I have to say, everybody. I do not have anything else to say at this moment in time, although I've forgotten to mention the weather, haven't I? In my neck of the woods in the old UK, well, You know, it's sun shining, but it is not deliciously warm. In fact, it's rather flipping cold out there, to be quite honest with you. And even when I've known over years, do you know what I mean? I do not feel myself, I mean, I could be wrong here, but I do not believe that I am. I've never known a September like this where it's so flipping cold. No. Do you see what I'm saying to you? So something's going on, isn't it? With the old zuzum, where you have a number of them going up in a day. Do you see what I mean, everybody? Oh yes, there's not a lot that escapes me. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, and I just let others know anyway. Do you see what I mean? So that's the video, my delicious little babies. So yes, if you could please look at all of those. Yes, my delicious little beautifuls that you are. And once again, thank you so very much for for even taking the time, listening to I'll put my book away now, listening to my video, and God bless you, and thank you, okay, because I'm so thankful and grateful, okay. And it's all very much appreciated. And if you'd like to leave a comment, see, I forget to flip and say things, don't I? And if you'd please like to leave a comment, do you understand what I mean? Then that would be absolutely wonderful and delicious as well. And I forgot to say something else. And if you'd like to share my videos with others, then please, feel free to share, okay? Because I'll be so very thankful. Okay, so on that note, my delicious babies, okay, you're probably just thinking, well, it is a mixed bag. Well, it is a mixed bag of what I've just said today. Do you understand what I mean? But there's always method in my madness, okay? But for those of you who are a bit too sensitive and cannot listen to certain things, the Hampstead video, it will not be for you, okay? But for others, but it's just to let you know that this is reality. Yes, it is, and what has been going on, there we go, for an awfully long time, everybody, okay? So on that note, have the most wonderful morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world, my delicious little babies, okay? Oh, and I've just got to say something else. Sorry, that's just come into my mind as well. I'm sorry, and much love. I love you all so very, very, very much. Now, for certain videos, obviously, if I say something, it may pay you actually for some of my delicious and wonderful little babies that you are to please download my videos, because for some reason, like I say, there's certain things that I say on certain videos that others are not liking, okay? So on that note, until my next video, much love, God bless, take care, thank you, bye-bye.